Okay, that should be everything set up. I move over cameras and things and get it all ready. Hello, everyone on YouTube. It is your boy, the Memphis Accelerate. Back at you with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Been playing us some Master Duel tonight. That was a big plan. We had big plans to stream raid somebody, kick their butts. Unfortunately, they're not streaming. They canceled the last minute. The fiend. Today, we're just gonna play some Master Duel. We're just gonna strategize for tomorrow. You know, we're gonna figure things out. I'm gonna figure things out, and we'll see. We can figure out a way to troll someone without being too trolly. I don't want to be obnoxious, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna do a little bit while I wait for the folks to stop on by. I did actually get up into plat, which has been a while. Drago, hello. How's it been? How's it doing, my man? I'm just playing some Master Duel right now. Nice to see you. And make sure this dang old Streamlabs isn't screwing me over. Alright, well, I got my room set up, and I will be starting that up in a minute. Just making sure that my recording is all doing what I want it to do. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow, bum hand. Of course. I'm still working on it. I want to make this deck, like, the perfect thing. Ratios, still a little skewed. Oh. These are the, what do you call it? Sleeves. Yeah, I know who you... I don't know. I remember who you are. I remember. Dark Magicians. Okay. I'm glad I'm going second. I could really use a level 8 monster, though. Any old level 8 monster would do. Doesn't really matter who. I just need a. Alright. See where this is gonna go. The one thing about, like, playing a going second, you have to let your opponent do some stuff. What do we got? Dark Magician. Got Dark Magician, of course. Souls did its first effect. He has not decided to draw anything, which implies that they need the cards in their hand. Or they're just going to go for Vertiana Con and drop Dragoon on me, which is also a thing. They can happen. Okay. Not ideal for certain. I'm not a... Oh, wait, no, it's something else. Then again, he might have Timaeus, for all we know. Oh, he's going for Dragon Magia. Okay. Player, good evening, sir. Welcome to the... Was going to be one stream, is now a different stream. Let's see here. Much as I would rather do other things, I must go for the Horus combo and hope for the best. Go on, ash me, I dare you. This is why Master Duel is always a good idea to pack Call by the Grave, no matter what you're playing. I was going to be. That was the plan. He canceled his stream on me, so now we're going to have to figure out something else. I want to be too annoyed, but I might have to call him out. Just for shits and giggles. He'll probably say no, but I'm going to do it anyway. I got to make a video. I'm going to do a little quick I challenge you video, I think. If I record that on Sunday or something, just to, you know, something that says, hey, let's have a card game. If you don't, you're a stinky. And that's pretty much what I'm going with. Let me think about this. I'm thinking of how hard I can go with this board. Because I got the deal with the Dark Ruler, too, so that's pretty good. Ooh, hello. I like that. Yes, I like that quite a bit. Because we know he probably has like a poly or something. Iron, let's see. Ah, negating my worth, I think. Too scared of Samurai, maybe. I like to think that's what was what. Hold on. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I know you're going too well. You know, I was hoping to beat up Heartlake tonight too. But neither here nor there. Right now, let's see. Like, I could summon out Sharnga, but there's... Well... Let's battle first and then think about that. Incredibly, that does not trigger off the deal of the Dark Ruler. Vessel summon Sharnga. Summon out. I guess we'll go for Baron, because he has Dark Magician in the hand, right? So, he literally doesn't have anything else. Unless I am horribly mistaken, but I don't think I am. Oh yeah, now I can play the deal with the Dark Roller. Sweet. This is going to be my secret tech card to destroy Hardleg. Summon out Berserk Dragon. It'll destroy his brain. No one can handle it. Alright. I'm really trying to focus on perfecting this deck. I have a few new decks. Not gonna lie, I did get some more gems stuff in the game. But, you know, I was just trying to finish up this deck. I got a few decks that are new. You know, I've got some Goblin Bikers we're working on. Still have Malice, which I gotta remember all the combos again. And stuff like that. So I got a few gems. I'll probably do some pulls later. And let's see here. I just want to check them out. Look at my deck real quick. I just feel like I have too many Ash Blossoms in here. And stuff and things, you know. Alrighty. Open up the... Oh, wait, that's the wrong button. Casual. What are the rules of this thing again? Random duel with no effect on rank or level. Build an innovative deck like anyone does that on this. Ugh, I wish. Oh, wait, wrong deck. Wrong deck. Hey, Jack. I'm sorry to say that we are not dueling Hardleg tonight as much as I was hoping to do. So instead, we're working on practicing this deck and some other ones. And discussing how we're going to go challenge Hardleg. I won't challenge the man. Challenge the man. He'll probably know. He's going to be in that mindset of, I'm big Oogituber. This is small Oogituber. I don't need to bother with that guy. We'll see if we can change his tune or not. I can be very convincing when I need to be. Thank you very much. I just save it for important things. Alright, let's see. So our boy Jadrago got himself some kind of blue eyes, I would assume. We shall see. Well, I would say till he said what he... What I would say till he just said what he said. Oh, King, you're also here. We have both Kings, a Hero, and a Drago here. And yes, as expected, this is going to be some version of Blue Eyes with the Primites, too. A tricky opponent for certain. We'll see how that's gonna go. We'll see. We shall see where this shall go. And that's what I would expect. It's just going to be Drill or Beam. I mean, that's just kind of... You know, for all that I really like the Primite line, it does do... Like, there's too few cards for it to do much more than this. This is what Primites do. They set up load, they get Drill Beam. That's what they do. I mean, you don't see the traps as much. Kind of sad, in a way. Alright, so we got the Blue Peeps Whitey Dragon. No. No, he canceled his stream, so we can't raid him. Oh, now he's streaming. Dude's an hour late. Okay. Not even there yet. Oh my goodness. Do I even bother doing it tonight? I don't know. Maybe I should just... I'm just gonna call him out and just be like silly about it. You know, it's like, whatever, man. What do we got? The True Light Trap card, and we got Drill Beam. How many Blue Eyes? Okay, let's see if we can do something here. I know he's like an hour late. How rude. Like, he put on his schedule, it's like 6 to 7. And he's, like, he started the stream, he's not even there. Ridiculous, I tell you. Ridiculous. So, I'm just not, you know what? Screw Hardleg right now. I will figure out something. If I can't call him out, I'll just invade his stream another day on my own time. I want to have to interrupt the nice stream we have going now. Let me put it that way. Alright, let's see. Let's activate a Tradian. trading. Draw a couple of cards. Dangerous Bigfoot. Go, go, go. Get rid of Too Late. Nice. And then, for the heck of it, we'll do it again. This hand blows. I need a new one. Alright, that could work. Potentially. Let's go for Imseti, Glory of the Horus Boy. See where this goes. Lancia. Interesting choice. Okay. I cannot banish. I'm not allowed to banish. Even though I wasn't planning to banish. I'm just not allowed. Okay. Ooh. Vanguard of the Underworld's Emperor. New little tech card I found. I can just bring it back because I use the horses. And triple tactical talents. Anybody? Draw another couple cards. A lot of drawing in this deck. Kind of a thing with like all the level 8s, rank 8 turbo. You got trade in, things of that nature. Let's see. Unfortunately, I only have the one horse so far. But let me think how I'm going to go about this. It's like there's a lot of things I can do and a lot of things I want to do. I mean, I won't underestimate Blue Eyes just yet, because I know how potent those can be. Let's hold off on potential curb stomps until we see what I draw into. Okay, we see. I do like a Jet Dragon. That is true. It's also level 8, which is cool. I like that I can use this. Let's see, 3, 6. I'll keep it nice and simple this first duel. Let's see, what can I bring back? Sorry for the casual flexible man, but it must be done. At the very least, we'll get to see the Blue Eyes White Dragon win animation. Hey Levi, good evening. Nice to see you. Let's see. Target card punk controls. Sure. In the off chance that my man here has like Karibo, he'll be able to use Lord Reload. Go Blue Eyes White Dragon! White Lightning! I don't know, what's a cooler attack name? Burst Stream of Destruction or White Lightning? I've always been a fan of White Lightning, but GG to you, Drago. Good to see some Blue Eyes action. That could have been completely different, by the way. If Drago had opened up a little harder, that would have definitely been a harder match, but there you go. That's basically what our deck is about. You know, this is the 8th Axis deck we made a while back, but I've changed it up a little bit to include some other techs and things. Couple synchros, just as a side option, that sort of thing. Alright. We got the 2 kings duking it out. Okay, I guess, no, they're not. We'll duke it out later. Let's see. We'll do king first, and then I'll do king, and then I'll do king. Let's put it that way. My big concern tonight is trying to get as good with this deck as possible. You know? Want this deck to be as consistent as possible and as potent as possible. Which I think I'm pretty... You know, there are some bump hands, so I do feel like I need to cut something out. It's just tricky, because I really want to keep the Berserk Dragon tech, because it's cool. Like, literally, that's the whole reason. I just want it because it's cool. I want to keep some cool in the deck. So we'll see where it's going to go. Alright, so... Let's see, what deck is this at Kings? You might switch sleeves, or it's a new deck, potentially. Hard to say. Dinosaurs of... Oh, it's Dynamorpheus. Okay, I see what it is. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I did low-key want to make Dynamorpheus and Master Build, too. It's just no matter how many... I can't talk. No matter how many gems you get, it's hard to make all the decks you want to make. I don't know. I said earlier, I got some gems, I opened some packs to finish up this deck. Got so many interrupted... I normally like to save my pulls for streams, for streamer luck, but I pulled off stream, and I got so many ultras. So many copies of Kaiju Slumber in a bunch. Hot y'all go, well, that's what this deck likes to do. And see if I can do that against King here. Alright, so he has at least 2 traps to fusion summon. thinking about where I want to go with this one. What if we go for Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to start and see where this goes? Oh yeah, new time rules and double losses and all that good stuff. Be very interesting. It's one thing, I don't really do competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, I don't. So, it doesn't really affect me that much, but at the same time, it could affect some people. Let's see, fusion of Dynamorphia using the monster from your deck and a monster of the next. Okay, so we had this battle. We had that fusion. Okay. Oh, using Stealth Bird. If Hardleg is streaming, he doesn't stream on YouTube. No, he's on Twitch. He's a Twitchy. He is there. Him and his dumb top hat. His silly little top hat. He probably never washed that shirt. Let's see here. Activate trade-in. Reactivate trap card. Looks like he's making Mimagools. Now, I would normally see that and be like, maybe I should prepare to fight Mimagools. No, that's not how that works. You know, if we're going to be dueling against each other in the future, if that does happen, I'd like it to happen. I'm not going to be, like, building my deck around what he's making. That's not how one does these things. Alright, so now we're going to up against the Rexstorm. Draw myself some more cards. Bigfoot goes off. Attempt to destroy Rexstorm. True. Right. Yes. As one do. Let's see here. Question of what these other fake, because there's probably a Solomon there somewhere. Activate Imseti, perhaps? Only affects people who need to read Extraziel for the Millennium time. Okay. Alright, so we had Dynamorphia Contact. Okay, figured as much. Still had to give it a shot. Let me think about this. Monster Reborn. Bring back Bigfoot. Bring it back the biggest foot. What? You got something for me? A bit thing. Do I want to do that is the question. Let me think about this. I can't. Let's see. Can I activate the effects of monster control that have attack rated and to your life points? True. True. This is where things get tricksy. We're just gonna have to oh, wait. Oh, I thought I put Lancelot in here. Shoot. Forgot that card. Okay, I gotta change that bit. I don't have a Switch. Is it something I plan to use? Yeah, I don't do Twitch often. Only when I'm spying on my mortal foes. Let me think about this. What if I feel like I can do this, but I'm gonna have to wait a turn because I forgot one card. I thought I had Lancelot in here. Summon this dude out. And this will reduce the attack of my monsters. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, if I had... Well, even though I had Lancelot, that probably wouldn't have worked, but it would still have been worth a shot. That's all. This is why I'm practicing this one. Dang, close match, I think. I don't know if I've got this one or not. We'll see. Really just depends on what we draw into. Because it's not game. It's going to be close. But it ain't game just yet. Sadly, I couldn't use Xenophon's effect. Punching me with my own Gundarla. Alright. So let's see, the one thing I do need to worry about is that Dynamorphia lass over here. Oh, not a good draw right there. We'll see. We'll see. Because there's a... Yeah, he can use the Dynamorphia intact. That's true. Go ahead for Interrupted Koichi Slumber. See where that goes for us. Another fusion. Okay. What do we got? Stealth Bird? Possibly, maybe. Second Rex term for no real reason. Yeah, I definitely need to put Lancelot in here, because Lancelot would unironically be really good in this situation. Okay, Stealth Burger. Okay. You're gonna have to remind me what this does. Let's see. Opponent activates a monster effect. Inflict damage to your opponent to half that monster's original attack points. Okie dokie. Gonna have to go for it. Let's go for card destruction. Because if I had Lancelot, I could have just attacked directly, and that would have been even better. Ah, bad draw. All right. I just need to switch. Who do I take out is the question. It's such a tight... Oh, no, not wannabe. No wannabes for you. I might have a bum hand after that. Ooh, after that card destruction. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But if I had Lancelot, I could have just attacked directly. That would have been enough. Well, actually, possibly not. Which hold on one second. I need to check something. Let's see. That's effect damage. Oh, yeah, he does have one for battle damage. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't... Let's see. Yeah, he would have... Well, his direct attack wouldn't be negated, but everything else would have. Completely stopping Dynamorphy with Tindangles. Some of the monsters zero attack, and they have no answer to monsters that were indestructible in battle. That would help, too. That is true. Dynamorphies do... No, they have one out to indestructible by battle monsters, which is the one trap, but unfortunately... Yeah. It was a good back and forth there. King and his tricky Dynamorphis. But that was a good duel. Okay, so I got... Yeah, so you got duel a couple folks. Let me just throw in Lancelot, because he's my good luck charm. Who do I take out, though? That is always... You know, I almost never summon 38, but there's still uses for him. What's up? People. Anyway. I need less linkage, more exceeding. Nah, I'm not gonna call hard like tonight. Look at him, he's like holding boxes of some weird card game. Showing off his breakfast. Sad man. He's fallen so far. Okay. If I could have gotten the Horuses off, that would have probably helped really hard with that duel. Because once you get the Horuses off, they really are just a really good engine for rank 8s. In general, they're just pretty dang good. Alright, what do we got this time? Interesting hand, if nothing else. Would use a Koiju, but other than that, I'm fine with this hand. What are we up against? Okay, this is King's Trap Monster deck. Okay. I immediately know what this is. I low-key wish I could play Morganite in this particular build, but that wouldn't work at all. Sadly, would not work whatsoever, because it, you know, stops hand effects and all that. Can't be playing no Horuses. no Bigfoots or anything like that. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Oh, it's the 1-2 lock. Okay. 1 second. What? I don't know who's shouting. Who cares? Anyway, sorry about that. Let's see, what do we got to deal with here? So, Wanhu destroys little things. Thankfully, my deck is not about it. So, he did have that. He either has to use it on my continuous spell or just brought it back Trinity. Okay. Thinking about... Okay, so this protects things from being destroyed at all. Plus, it protects itself, which I've always thought was like a really kind of busted part of that card, but we'll see how this goes. Use Danger Thunderbird and see what is this. Any damage you take is halved. Oh yeah, it's life hacked. Makes his monster bigger. Bring out the boy. Okay, that could work. Got the horses. Unfortunately, I think this is GG, my man. Unless I'm very mistaken, which I don't think I am. Alright. Oh. We do want to make sure we summon out the little boy later, though. Otherwise, Wanhu would destroy him. We don't want that to happen. Summon out Monkey Man, and summon out... What is Dwan... He's the dog one. Yeah, he's the dog one. Dog man. He's a dog and a man. And then I can just, like, attack Wanhu and send it to the grave immediately. Sorry, Slayer. Normally, this deck of yours, once it gets started, this Trap Monster deck that Slayer made, really, really powerful. Unfortunately for him, though, I opened up with full combo. Or at least full Horus combo, you know what I mean. Alright. Well, I got Slayer back for all the times he trolled me, but GG, sir. Alrighty. Now it's on to our boy Jankmaker, who always brings some very interesting decks. You know, he likes to make some character decks. He has his own YouTube channel, too. Horse 2OP. For that, it is... You know? It's when it gets off, Horse is really potent. You know, it's to that point that people just are prepared. I was actually dueling ranked earlier, and I went for the horse thing. I got Sarko, played it. My opponent immediately destroys it because obviously they don't want to deal with it. But the thing is, I already had the other Sarko in my hand. I only have 2 Sarkos, by the way. I only run the 2. You might think, Memphis, you should always run 3 sarcophagus to make it more consistent. I agree with that. I just need so many ultras for all the other decks I want to build. Alright, boys, let's see what we're up against. Could be a lot of things. Jank's got his 60-card traditional deck. See where that's gonna go. My opening hand's a mishmash of mishmashes. Ah, I see, the traditional foolish burial. Everyone loves to see it. Alright, let's see what kind of deck that our boy's making here. Okay, so it's elemental here. It's his hero deck, okay. It's his J Nuki. Very nice. Adding a hero, so that's gonna be Stratos. No, Blazeman. Okay, Blazeman's cool. I think Blazeman's neat. I always love seeing heroes other than like the usual Stratos, Ferris, loop to loop. That I don't like that as much. I prefer to see it when people try to do other heroes. Really makes me wish that other heroes were more viable than they turn out to be. That's just my opinion on the matter. I personally think that people play it too safe or what have you may in this game. cockroach boy, you better draw me some good cards. How many cards? Yeah, one or two. One or two is plenty for me. Ooh, is that Electrum? Oh, it was! Clayman! Love this dude. There you go. See, this is why I love dueling against Jank. He always brings this cool stuff. Have you ever been E-Hero Dolphin looped? Long time ago. It's been a long time since Dolphin Loop was a thing, but I have been looped before. It was not fun. It was kind of like getting hit with Gishki Loop, but with a dolphin. What do we got? Infernal Rage. Okay. Okay. What does this one do again? This is the one that gets you the favorite card. Trip this card. So another elemental hero, ignoring its salmon conditions. Not its summoning conditions, it's salmon conditions. Favorite contactor. Which I think is complete. Isn't this like the really busted trap? That you bring out like the crazy fusion for basically nothing? Well, yeah, and then if you use Hero Neos to summon the fusion, your opponent cannot bounce whatever you summon. Ooh, Gaia. Nice. This is what I mean. Getting to see all the cool fusions. Gaia and Flame Master and all that good stuff. His heroes get your game on. Good. Game on. Get your game on. Come on now, battle. Play your cards right. Game on. Get your game on. Come on now, battle, play your cards right. I can't do the rip. You get it. GX, such a time for Yu-Gi-Oh! They were so cute and innocent back then. We were all so cute and innocent back in GX era. How could we have known? How could we have known what this game would become? From his first duel against Aster Phoenix. Okay. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, dangerously Bigfooted himself. I was really hoping that would not happen. That is the danger of playing Danges. Bit of an odd deck that I'm going to use for the Synchro Cup. Alright. When's the Synchro Cup? I know they have that weird unlimited format event coming, but I gotta think, what deck would I mean, the only Synchro deck I still have is my freaking, what do you call those things again? Symphonic Warriors deck. Which I'll probably still play. I mean, I like that deck. I keep it around for a reason. We can never see the English dub of U-Bell. We'll never see the English dub of the 4th season either. Let's see. Okay. I do not have what most people would consider a great hand, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Let's bring back Bigfoot. See where this goes. In August? Okay. Okay. I see where this is going. I see you. My boy Jank loves running his 1 DD Crow. Unfortunately, I run 2 Caught by the Grave. I'm sorry, I need the... If I don't build a board, I can't go to the workshop. If I can't go to workshop, I'm not going to make the grade. And it's established we're in GX town, therefore we got to make the grades come out. Or make the grade somehow, or whatever. Yeah, that was the line. Make the grade somehow. Alright, so who are we fusioning here? Because I have not seen 1 Neos. Place the materials, bottom of the deck, anywhere from hand, field, graveyard, or banished pile. Okay, it's gonna be a Skurdao. Oh! More importantly, I can't DD this thing anymore. Dang it. Yeah! Well, that low-key stinks. Thinking. I really don't want to do this, but I don't really have any other options here. Sorry, Skurdao. Raid, hard leg stream on your own time. You gotta let him know. I don't know. I don't think he really copied so much as he just, like, unintentionally did so. If he actually did it intentionally, I'll be very disappointed, to be honest. That would be very disappointing. Thinking here. It was an English dub. The last season, GX ended with their fusion. Well, there was the 4th season with, like, Darkness and the duel against Yugi and all that other stuff that didn't get dubbed. They made it in the like the English or not the English. It's in the Japanese version. Okay, as expected, here comes Stratos. Stratos. Honest Neo. Funnily enough, I actually did get a 1 copy of Honest Neo, so now I really want to make a hero deck too. That'll probably my next build. Because I can get the structure decks, and I can be able to make most of it that way. Yugi versus Yagoi duel. I don't remember Yagoi, but he might be the most powerful Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright. Stratos is a boot. We'll see, boys. We'll see. Like, I'll run them back to the front as a card I can use for Felgrand, but I don't have Felgrand at the moment, so that makes it kind of a moot point. Okay, I maybe need to... maybe I do need to put another copy of Sarko in here. We'll see. All depends on if Jank here has another Honesty Boy. Or if this is Hero Barrier, that would also be cool. Alrighty. And that will do. I mistype all the time. Which is ironic because I played that typing game on stream a couple weeks ago. Some people might remember that one. You know, Nanotale, the Typing Chronicles, which I still think is a fun game if you are bad at typing. Especially if you're like me and you got big old sausage fingers. Last season of GX ended with their fusion. I know Memphis, I was telling that JRPG playing, never saw you belt duel. Okay. I got you. Let's see here. I guess we're really just trading blows at the moment. Is this Rottweiler? That'd be really cool if this was Rottweiler. I keep telling y'all I got psychic powers, and it's true. Let's see. Now that does make things really bad for me. Yes, right now is Vooers. So I was originally planning on raiding old Hardleg, but that didn't happen because he was over an hour late to his stream. So I'm not gonna bother with him. He's not professional timing. I don't care. Alright, well, unfortunately, I can't play that, so it's really going to depend on the top decks here. Typing of the Dead. That one I don't remember. I still have so many games on Steam I gotta finish, and of course, Xe being the very charitable and nice dude he is. Sent me plenty more games. Well, if I let me manage. I gotta hide some of the games I just don't play. There we go. I just got a bunch of games to play still. I gotta start doing some off screen. Alright, let's see who's... It's gonna be the Great Tornado, I would say, probably. Maybe. But yes, another Sarko is definitely in order after this. Ooh, Necroshade. Awesome. I assume this is Great Tornado. Yeah, it's him. Very neat. This is the kind of element to Hero Fusion I like. It's just it's a thing that does one thing. He's all part of the team and all that. He doesn't need to omni-negate things or be indestructible or any of that nonsense. Never care for that sort of here. So this is the one. Oh, I got the hiccups. Great. Normal summon a big boy with attributes. Yes. Okay, let's see what we can draw into here. Let's see, are we gonna get something? We'll see. Go ahead, interrupted Koi Juice. Alright, my side, your side. Giant bug versus dinosaur. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Go Dogaran. Alright. Bringing it back. Every card we draw gets us a card closer to the cards we'd like to see. You know, that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Really... I don't know if it's really how it ought to be. I mean, I do think that searching is a required thing in this game. You need to have at least the option to search. I just don't like it when people play, like, all day searching their whole deck, you know? That I'm not a big fan of. Then again, heroes have a spell, an unlimited per turn spell, mind you, that lets you search out the searcher that searches the whole archetype. And as a reminder, the element the hero, or like Stratos can search any hero. The hero archetype in general is like over 100 cards, I think. I would have to double check the number, but it's a lot. A lot of cards, man. Like a lot of cards. So many cards for Dave. Did you know that Death Battle is eventually going to do a battle between Yugi and Ash? That would be interesting, I suppose. I imagine it would be similar to the duel between, what was it? Red and Tai from Digimon. But, I don't know, maybe, I would assume Yugi could beat up Ash, but I could be very wrong. Gosh darn it, where are my things? I need to add a little bit more consistent. This is one of those times this deck will brick. I need to have it brick less. Yes, and there's one of them. Spirit Neos, because this adds Poly or any spell trap that mentions E-heroes. Oh, it's specifically a spell that mentions someone by name. Okay. Let's see. Summon this guy for the hand. Blah, 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 blah. Do a thing. Yugi hard wins. We'll see. I haven't reacted to a death battle in a while. I used to do that a lot on this channel. Eventually just kind of got bored doing it, because some of the battles were just kind of like meh, and some of the fights were just like, I don't care who wins. But I used to do that a lot. Like, if they do the Yu-Gi one, I would watch that one just because it's, you know, I do Pokemon, I do Yu-Gi-Ohs. Like, I have a reason to do both. Yugi for Icy from Vanguard. Maybe. That just reminds me of when we did the... When I did my compilation video the other day for the Fusion Fest, I had that clip from... Oh, what was the name of the anime? It wasn't specifically a card game anime, but it was like one episode with a scene like that, so... Reminds me of that for some reason. But also, I'm just reminded of the fact that I dropped the Triamond review video just yesterday. I hope everyone got a chance to see that. I put a lot of effort into that one. It's simpler. It's only like 20 minutes long, which is a lot less than usual. But, oh balls, what is this? What the heck is this? Move and play any monster that battled with this monster at the end of the damage step. Ah. Isn't Yugi almost a full-grown adult? Yeah, Yugi is like he's in high school. I know that much. He's in high school. I forget exactly how old he is. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Slay. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, I would say that Yami probably beats Ash in like a fist fight. At least. Yeah, now it is that, like, if people... Well, basically, the rule is that if people don't, like, start stalling, both players lose, which just really means that troll players win harder. If you think about it. Battle is a time, I don't know how to spell his name, and it's Agumon. Yeah, Red and Charizard. Basically what I'm trying to say is that Red only got to use Charizard. Oh man, what if Red got to use this whole thing? Then again, who wins in the fight? Charizard or Slifer the Sky Dragon? There's a question for you. Slifer the Sky Whiffer, as we sometimes call him. As he whiffs the sky. Okay, so I have used up both my Gandarlas, which is a little also of an issue. I just don't want to put in too many Kaijus, you know? I feel like too many Kaijus will spoil the something. Alright, we'll give this a shot. I knew it. Let's see. I just need to double check something one quick. I've used up both my Call by Graves. Shoot. Dang, stop delaying the inevitable. I don't know, this might be the end of it, boys. I definitely need to craft another mother flippin' Sarco, I think. Just so that I have the access to the Sarco more often. Just a smidge more would be really helpful. We'll see. Alright, so Sparkman. Go Sparkman. Let's see. Okay. Double checking how many duels we've had thus far. This is only like the 4th duel today. Ooh, Voltic. What's this one do? I still have life points, sir. Oh. Ooh, Infertile Devicer. Okay, I've always liked this guy. Because you can get, like, 2 vanillas with this thing. Yeah, I was really banking on that Imseti, but I have 2 more. Out of my deck, there's 4 cards minimum that gets me out of this. That's not even counting all the dangers and things. Just curious how they'd calculate Yugi's monsters. That is an excellent question. How do you calculate Egyptian gods? That is a very good question. I'm not actually sure how you would do that. Let's see. Electrum, okay. So assuming Bubble... is Avion... Can you get Burstinatrix or Bubble Man? Burstinatrix, okay. Question is, does Jank have another Poly? He does. I mean, it's a Jaden deck. Of course he has another Poly. But even if he go... Let's see. Even if this is Flame Wingman, I don't think that's game unless he can boost its power or something. Unfortunately, this triple tactical talent was just like a brick from turn 1 because Jank doesn't play that many hand traps. At the very least, he's never played one in, like, my main phase. That's 38. Okay, we're still alive. Oh, Gloss, you're not late at all, sir. Wingman. Probably the coolest element to Hero Fusion, honestly. Alright, draw a fate here, boys. Hey, funky tech! Well, that's okay. Maybe I need to drop with it. I have enough funky text. Maybe putting this in because I play the 1 Photon Dragon and the off chance I can go into. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Neo Galaxy Boy, but maybe that's too much. All right, time to stop screwing around, boys. I need to keep. I gotta get back on the win train. I'm 2-2 right now. I need to make it bigger. All right, Proto, I'll be right with you. Yeah, that was not a good hand for me. Let me see what ultras. Thing is, I have like okay. If I do get the structure decks, I can get more of this for free. So I figure I just need another one of these. Ooh, free pack. We'll get that in a second. Let's see what else. Okay, take that out because we're not going to use it. Take out. Let me think. Take those out. What's another good... Well, while I'm opening packs, we gotta decide, like, what's a good rank 8 to put in here. It was a nice game. I wish I hadn't bricked so much, but I'll fit that. Figure something out for that. Let's see, what can I throw in the extra that would be good? Ooh, Naoya. Cool. How many of Naoyas do I don't think I have any Naoyas. No, I didn't. I don't, unfortunately, as much as I'd love to play, like, some snaky deck, I don't think I have the bits for it. What's a good card? Let me think. Rank 8. Oh, yeah, the Fire Cat. I did have him, but let's see if I even have him. Ah, here he is. Yorunix Eternity. Ultra rare. No. Let me see, just to, you know, that's a good idea. I will have to get points for that later to have him as an option. The only person from Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I could really imagine in a death battle would be Udius from Go Rush. He has laser eyes, so he's Cyclops. Cool. Man, sometimes the fights in Death Battle sound pretty cool. Sometimes they just sound silly to me. So, that's another reason I really don't watch the show as much. But there's nothing wrong with liking Death Battle. It's just like it's not really my cup of tea anymore. All right, we're up against good old-fashioned goaties. Love me some goaties, although I know their final boss, and I know he's no fun to me. So we'll see where this is gonna go. I would love certain cards in my hand right now, but this isn't a terrible hand. It's not a terrible hand. Okay, keep it simple, keep it safe. Alright, nothing wrong with that. Ooh, hello. Immediately max seeing me, sir? Rude. I've always believed that with Maxi, you should always wait to see if your opponent's going to special summon first. I mean, yeah, there's always that, you know, the old Max challenge. But I'm sort of the kind of guy that will not just blindly Maxi somebody. Okay. Let's think of how this is going to work. Probably should have discarded this guy, but this works too. Okay. Will this work? We'll find out. Let's see. Set a card, activate Dangerous Thunderbird, and hope best. We got the worst. I should have discarded Vanguard. The dangers are not they're being dangerous for me, let's put it that way. Okay. There was, let's see, what should I do? Hank Hill versus Goku. I mean, we already know who wins that fight. We already know who wins that fight. But let's not pretend like we don't know who wins that fight. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the dangers aren't really doing my thing I'd like them to do at the moment. And now my man got a chain gang of his own. Alright. Yeah, if I discarded this, I would at least have a body on the board, but that still didn't help. The thing, when this deck gets like when the dangers do what I want them to do, I can build up a board, I can fill up a graveyard. Ow. Why you gotta hit my goatees? They're not my goatees, but my freaking horses, man? The one episode where Hank was a pimp. Oh, King of the Hill. What a classic. Alright. I feel like there's something I can do to make my deck more consistent. Other than I really just should take a couple cards out here and there. I love the fact that Udius is the only character from Yu-Gi-Oh! That has superpowers he didn't get from or use in a card game. Clearly, Udius has his act together, unlike most other characters. Oh, son of a gun? Bestials too? Alright, well, that's game right there. There's not even, I don't even need to do math. Gosh darn it. Thunderbird screwed me over, man. Thunderbird screwed me over. I could have at least had something on the board. Alright, well, sorry for that disappointing duel. You didn't see, if I'd gone against Hardleg with this deck tonight, that was like, I have a 50-50 shot. I'm playing turn 0 Goaty. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Although that wasn't really turn 0 at all, but it was close. Let's see. You know, I'm taking out these hand traps. They don't mean any good. I don't need to bother with that stuff. I'm thinking here. They got Return of the Dragon Lord. I don't know, something. Something has to be. Let's see. It made to summon a whole bunch of stuff. Turn 0. Yep. I can tell. Let's see. Let's do Levi next, because I haven't dueled him yet. Alright. I know. Basically, you go first with the Goatee deck, you set up enough stuff, your opponent can't do anything about it. That's the idea anyway. I mean, I would say Wing Dragon of Raw Sphere mode to all that, but I'm not running that today. Too many... too many turn 0 stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! These days. Like when we have the duel with Jank, Hero Hut, you know. I like duels like that a little bit better, because it's like there's like a build-up, you know? I know that's rich coming from the guy playing the rank 8 turbo, but I always prefer the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! More. You know? Like, you do your combos, you do your stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about, like, the build-up to something cool, rather than just like, oh, I gotta sit through this. Should have opened Regeki. Yeah, that would have been nice, but unfortunately I did not draw my Regekis. That would have been good, though. That would have been really good. Okay, what do we have here? Immediately go for a good old trading in. See what that's gonna go for us. Draw some cards. Cool. I'm gonna have to... set one. Activate Danger Thunderbird. I swear, I don't think there's been an event yet where the ban list actually hit, like, annoying decks. Very difficult decision here. So I run the one tuner for spicy plays. First, I want to do it against a Red Eyes deck. I have no problem with running the Red Eyes deck, as long as it's not just Dragoon Turbo, mind you. We don't tolerate that stuff around here. Not that I have any problem with. Well, I just don't like. I don't like decks that are just Dragoon Turbo. You know what I mean? That's just a me thing. But you know, otherwise, do what you want to do. Whatever you guys. Time Lords. Okay, Time Lords. We can more or less work with, I think. Let me think about this. What did we get rid of here? Oh yeah, a bunch of stuff. Nomations, Sandions, Gabrions. Pythe! It does. Well, I'm sure it has Dragoon. My question is, does your Rise deck just focus on Dragoon? Is my question. I think that's enough for now. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. Levi, he's got his patented... Well, I don't know about patented, but he's got himself a nice Time Lord deck, it looks like. Got some Lords of Time in there. Oh, yeah. What is old Hardleg doing? He's on commercial. Oh, my lord. Can you imagine if I had commercials? Can y'all imagine if I bothered with commercials on my streams? Alright, everybody. Time to stop dueling for a minute, and I need y'all to start going to my sponsor today, Pokemon's Yellow. Buy Pokemon Yellow right now. And enter code the Memphis XLR shill and get 20% off your order today. Did you beat Frieza yet, Goku? No. No, he started his stream like an hour late. I'm gonna have to deal with him later. I'll have to deal with Leg later. You know, I'm not wasting my time on a guy who can't start his streams on time. Once played against a person that used all but one card in their hand, turn 0, playing Dragon Tail Witchcrafter. Managed to blow up his board with Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix. Awesome. What's this one do? Shuffle all spell traps. Yeah, no. Just, yeah, Memphis with ads. I couldn't do that. I can't do that to you guys. Come on. I like y'all too much. Also, who on earth would ever sponsor me? Gandarla. Alright, let me think about how I'm gonna go about this. What else can I do in here? Oh, I can use both of these. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, start with a little, just a little sprinkling of horse. And we'll get happy, because you always want happy. Special summon happiness. Special summon Webishka Bubba, as we like to call him. Activate Santa Fawn so I can get Horsey Boy back later. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. So did I never put Double A Zeus in here? I guess I didn't. I should probably throw him in here. You avoid OTK. Let me think of. I think I do, but it's very risky. Also, I messed up because I already did that before, so probably not. I don't think I can OTK because I could have if I'd done things differently, but it's neither here nor there. I think this lets him draw a card. Yes. I'd send you a custom-made dual disc and you could promote it. It's a side hustle. Yeah, there's the way to do it. Well, I guess this is technically... Well, OTK is a bit of a stretch because he took damage earlier, but that should be win right there. Alright, GG Levi. Thank you, sir. Alright. Picking myself back up. I got 3 wins, 3 losses. I've always been a 50-50 guy in these streams, or at least for a while I have. So, let me just double check. Let me throw in a Double A Zeus just to be a, you know, standard little MacGuffin there. May have to be an in and out of the stream. We'll make it for the main event. Though, yeah. Like I said, Spice, that's not going to be tonight, unfortunately. I want it to be, but I don't think it's going to be. Unfortunately, tonight is going to be just streaming with the boys, and Sunday I'm going to record something to show to Harley. Is it rude to at someone on YouTube? I think it is, but how else do you do? Okay, so this is McConko's. I can tell you it's McConko's because King keeps his McConko's in the yellow deck box. Yeah, I really wanted to duel him, but just kick his butt. But he's still on ads. How many ads does one man need? You gonna play Ryziel? I have it on EDO. I don't have it on Master Duel, but I have Ryziel trap tricks I'm building over on Edo Pro, which thankfully I can open that up without showing you all that. I gotta finish the deck up, but we're getting there. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's almost like Memphis said this is what this was gonna be. Gonna do it like a WWE fight promo? I haven't decided the exact format yet, but it could be. Okay, let's see. McCanky McSpankies. Did he get mad by someone at him? He needs to grow up. I just don't know what what's the word for it? Social etiquette of it. The guy I was talking about still won that duel, by the way, all because I didn't take his advice. Ow. Those things happen sometimes. Alright, so, yeah, equip spells. Yada yada blah blah. I have kaijus. I think kaijus will work right at the moment against these, unfortunately. That's the only thing about McCankies. Is that they can't be destroyed by... Oh, hold on. No, I think it's the other ones. Can I destroy these with card effect? Hold on, let me double check something. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh yeah, here we go. This one prevents from being destroyed by card effect. Okie dokie smoky. Dangerous Thunderbird. Discard yourself, please. Okay, don't. Don't discard yourself, why don't ya? Fascinating. Yeah. Get wrecked, my son. Gotta be careful of a potential Nibiruing. That's all I really need to worry about here. But if I don't go for the throat, then King's just gonna run me over. Fortunately, I've always had really bad luck against Makonkos because they're just very counterintuitive to like my particular playstyle. I'm a very straightforward duelist, if y'all didn't know. I like to just have battle phases and stuff decide the duels. All the mechanical quips say they can't be stored by card effect. Okay. I knew it. Alright. Well, regrets. Put in attack mode, you coward. He won't do it. No, he's just giving me this defense mode. Okay. I still have a monster I can go into. Oh yeah, I can't actually use that for that. Okay, well I'll pretty much lose to Makonkos here. You straight? Oh, you wound me. Yeah, unfortunately though, because of Nibiru, I just lose. Because he just needs to summon any Makonko and equip it with something, and then I just lose. And that's what I don't like about Makonko so much. Is they could just do that. And it's really annoying. Actually, well, he needs to summon. Let me think about that. Oh, I only have 7,200 at defense. We'll see. I think about getting Master Duel, but to be honest, would only ever play for these streams. I don't even know if I want to invest money. Yeah, I wouldn't invest money at all in this game. I only do on rare occasion when I actually care to do stuff, but no, this is not one of those days. You monster. How dare you spin back my monster for your silly little water girls. Dang, Rock saved King really hard. This Rock saved this man hard. I should have been more prepared for Nibiru and just gone for 3 monsters. Did summon with Nibiru yesterday, 1 summon too late to win the duel. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I just lose, but the annoying thing about these Yankees don't care for it. Although I will still, well, I guess if we had put this in attack, I would have won, but yeah, there you go. King, I got 2 kings who duel me on this channel. They both love to troll me with stuff. It's their whole shtick. Aye, King, you and your McKay. That Rock saved you and you know it. I had game. I deserved that win, damn it. Alright, so next is my other king here. Yep. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, you guys are control player. You're controlling trolls. Well, I don't know, is it control player or troll player so much? I guess it depends on the flavor. Like, some control decks are definitely troll decks, but other ones are not. That's the thing, like, if you start a new app of Master Duel and do, like, the early game stuff, you can get enough gems to, like, if you know what you're going for, basically, you can get whatever deck you want. Just a matter of, like, do you know exactly what you want? Alright, let's go ahead for this. Anguish Pattern Statue, as expected. Let me think about this. Okay. I think I can make this work. Potentially, maybe. Oh, yeah, this is a trap monster deck. Yep. And that's 10. Very interesting spell. You know, more cards get activated. This thing counts down. Eventually you get a trap monster. Get that one that nukes boards. There you go. I will say, though, I really wish this guy had a summoning animation. I think that would be appropriate. I don't know. I just really think that Anguish deserves a summoning animation. He is essentially the boss of trap monsters. Hacks sort of get free packs. Just keep track of the packs you've unlocked. Huh. That one I'm unfamiliar with. Oh yeah, this is an effect monster, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so this has 2 counters on it. Alright. What do we got next? Alright, so now I just gotta deal with the Anguish Pattern Boy, which thankfully I think I can do. Once again, the horses are really just like the go-to here. Ooh, hello. Do not dare draw. Okay, no, it's this. Okay. 5. Let me think about. Okay, I gotta do some orders of things. Okay. I just gotta preempt some stuff here. Get Dwamfe going. That'd be 7, 8, 9. I think if I do this right, I'll be fine. Yes. I would say the one card I really want to summon in the deck is Berserk Dragon, though. He's so cool. You know? Sadly, I must discard him right now. But he's the heart and soul of like what I would like to do. Let's see. That's gonna give you that one. The question is, I could be digging my own grave here, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway, just because summoning Felgrand is cool. Really call any of the summoning animations in summoning animation? I think it's because I used to play Duel Links. Those are summoning animations. Well, you know what I mean. Presentations. Okay, so Felgrand will banish that dude. And we'll see if I remember how cards work or not. I'm just blatantly going to trigger this thing off. See if I screwed myself over or not. We'll see. If I did, whatever. Opponent activates a card or fail. This card's in the monster to destroy as many cards. Okay, so that does not target. Good. But just to hedge my bets. I shall summon forth Lancelot, Ghost Knight of the Underwear. I don't know why he was happy for that, but I did. Happy, happy. Alright, so unless there's hand traps involved, that should be game right there. I'm sorry to... I won't say sorry. I wish we could see more of King's deck here, because I've played against it before, really long duels. It's really neat when it goes off. It really is. Monster Bolt is... they did that one really good, didn't they? GG Slayer. GG. Okay, next. Levi again, okay. I don't think I don't remember if Cloranus has Master Duel. I don't think he does. So we got Jank still. We could beat up King. I've gotten very close to beating King twice. He knows exactly what decks will mess with my equilibrium there. Keep drawing them. That's the key. They're the main body of this deck. Everything else is an engine to getting just more bodies on the board. That's the idea of this deck. Very straightforward, very powerful when it goes off. Lots of damage. That's what I want to see. Okay. Going second, I see. Hardly ever come back. No, he is still on ads. How many bloody ads does he run? Or am I just, like, really wait to it? Minus 2 of those kings. Yeah, I've beaten one king twice and the other king 0 times. I know I can beat JRPG King if I get the right stuff. I mean, let's be real. That Nibiru saved you, King. Let's not mince words. That did save you. But that's neither here nor there at this point. Do you think it's possible that Hardleg knows what we intend to do is delayed? Because I highly doubt that. He's not that attentive. Not anymore. That boy used to be one of my favorite YouTubers, not gonna lie. Back in the day when he still, I don't even know if he still enjoys this game. He just plays it because it's like his job. It's kind of like a ninja situation with, what's the game? Fortnite? Never played Fortnite, but yeah, he plays Fortnite. You know, like, because Ninja clearly doesn't, like, care for Fortnite. He just, it's like his job. You know what I mean? So he plays it. He has to, otherwise people leave him. So it's kind of the same thing with Hardlight there. Like, he wants to do other things, but if he does, he runs the risk of losing his viewership. You know what I mean? Kind of like I do every time I play an indie game. Alright, let's see that Ash Blossom. Feels like he's selling out a little too much. It's his job. Yeah, it is sad, because he's... Well, then again, that might have just paused because I was doing that. Hold on, let me do that. Maybe he's been streaming this whole time. I'm just late to it. I don't know. Either way. I thought Ninja was playing... Is he? Good. I'm glad he's doing anything different. Oh, okay. That's gonna mess me up a little bit. Never mind. Dark magic attack. I don't know, I always liked the original Dark... Remember in, like, episode 1 of Dark Magic Attack? I always thought that was better. Let's see, what does this do? Yeah, I'll draw one whole card. Why not? I don't see a reason not to draw a card. I might draw another Sarko. Because now this is gonna banish my Sarko and make me sad. Now the tricky bit of all this. Let's see, what's this one do? Fully attack all monsters your opponent controls more than all the monsters. No. Not yet. I mean, I'd be glad if Ninja's actually playing Marvel Rivals. I mean, it's basically Overwatch with Marvel. But it's still different. You know? I don't think anyone should be caught playing, like, the same game. Right? Oh, yeah. Unaffected. I'm dumb. I'm a dum-dum. But it's okay. I got a big lion, man. This is only Dark Magician on the field, right? Yeah. it's like half a Dark Magician. But then again, we have the Soulful Servant, which is gonna just add another Dark Magician. Dark Majerks. Or Magician Soul, okay. Dangerous Bigfoot. So you have Big Feet. Big Feet says no, but can still work with that. Unless this is another copy of Eternal Soul. Alright, we'll see where this goes from here. What do we have? Magician's combo. Okay. Tribute Dark Magician. Summon Dark Magician Girl. Okay, this face-up card leaves the field. Destroy a card on the field. Okay. I was low-key hoping to get a rank 8 on the board instead. I was really hoping for a Santa Fond here. That was my plan anyway, but clearly not going to be the case. That was my big plan there. Because that would have stopped all this Dark Magician stuff. For at least a turn. Dark Magician. I don't like that this is the only Dark Magician art on Master Duel. I also really don't like that they have like the two arts of Masquerena. And if you want the other one, you have to spend like more or not, like more bits, I should say. So that's just my opinion. My little take on artwork on Master Duel. You should be able to switch artworks. That's all I'm saying. Okay, this is on attack. Maybe can't attack. Okay. Go ahead and activate that. Dude, this is gonna go. Adgendarda. Go for Danger Bird. Danger Bird says it wants to be on the board. Okay. I was actually kind of hoping to not do that, but that works too. Actually, if that's Eternal Soul, actually that works just fine, I think. We shall see. There this shall go. Oh, you just... Okay. I thought this was all part of the master plan. But that works too. I've forgotten to attack before. I do that sometimes. I'm pondering here, because if I destroy this... I'm gonna get another one. I'm just gonna not attack. This part is strategy here. My thought process is if I attack, Levi is just gonna play, you know, Eternal Soul, bring this back, banish my stuff. But if I leave it, I force him to do these things. Waste a turn, so to speak. Not much of a plan, but it's better than nothing. We shall see. Oh, he's back. He's playing his, he's got like Yu-Gi-Oh! On the back burner, and he's got like those new... What's this game? Oh, maybe old Hard Leg's branching out. I don't know. Not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's put it that way. Guess he just changed his mind. You know? That happens. Let's see, Eternal Soul is back. Yep. Oh, traitor. The traitorous Karibo. I don't like that guy. He's a traitor. Bring out the Dirt Majerk. Okay. Special summon a Dark Magician. I really should put this somewhere else. Shoot. I should have hit the circle, but that was a mistake on my part. So they're gonna summon out... Yep, Dark Magician. And I really was gunning on Thunderbird destroying the Eternal Soul. Maybe I should throw in some spell trap removal? I don't know, maybe. Possibly. And that's kind of what the Fire King Exceed would do, but that might need to be an option here. Oof. I could really go for some Horth here. Horse for some Horth. Horth that way. Okay, that's like game, right? I don't think it's game. It's close, but not quite, I don't think. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. You never see this guy play. What does he even do? When I get to monster fight, ensure this card to the hand, summon a Dark Magician from the grave. Okay. Ouch key. Okay, stop doing that. I might lose this duel, but I'm not getting OTK'd by Dark Magicians right now, sir. Or I am, and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, Levi, you got me back. Brother, you got me back. Alright, what time? Okay, we got time for at least a duel or two more, we'll see. It's like, when the Horuses come to play, should I run the field spell is the question. Maybe. Because that would make it even more consistent with the Horus boys. I might need to do that. Anyway, GG, Levi. Good game. Okay, so next is Jank, because he's... No, he's only dueled the once. Let's see here. I got rid of all the hand traps. I don't need this anymore. Try that. Alright. But this has been good practice with this deck. Very good. I think we have very nearly the perfect strategy for taking down old Hardleg. I hope. Now if I can if I can win these last two duels, that'd be great. Oh. Oh, give him a second. I think Jank wanted to change decks. What is this? Oh, there we go. I just got another comment on the Trimid deck review. I gotta answer all the comments on that. I answer all my comments. That's what I do. I feel that a YouTuber, to the best of their ability, should answer as many comments as possible. I won't say you should answer all, because it's gonna be like, if you're like a big YouTuber and you got like thousands of comments on a video, you're gonna spend more time answering comments than anything. Like, if people have genuine things to say or what have you, you should answer that. At the very least, you'd like and heart comments and stuff, you know? It gets a little cheap if you do it to everybody at the same time. People are there to support you, you know? Alrighty, what do we have for this hand? This hand is better hand, I think. Part of me thinks that maybe I shouldn't do the Divine Dragon Lord, but this is kind of like my... what are you going to call this? This is kind of like a special technique in this deck, so to speak. Ah, this is the evil hero version. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Evil Assault. Ooh, boy. I love how they picked, like, one of the worst evil heroes to put for the art of this card. I don't even remember what that guy does. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I somehow managed to mess up my EDO Pro again, where it's always in full screen mode. And I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, let's see. What was that? Yeah, Infernal Gain, or what's this? Banish this card from the field. Target a fiend. It can make a second attack during each battle phase while okay, basically it's thematic. During the standby phase, after this card is banished or activate this effect, especially on this card in tap position. Okay. So basically, that dude allows another dude to attack multiple times. That's all it does. Alright. Evil heroes. Eviling it up. I want to take a side-by-side look. We Necro Shade this dude. Yeah, I think Necrom is literally just Necro Shade with like a cool mask on. Hello. Boil that. Hey, I like that dude. Alright. This is the one bad thing about this version of my deck is I don't play any hand traps and things. It's kind of like letting my opponent do their thing, so I just kind of have to, you know, chill here for a minute. Just gotta sit here, chill a hot second. Let's see. Inferno Wingman. Okay. This is the new one. No, this is the old one. Oh. 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 I never noticed this about Inferno Wing. They got like their fingers sticking out of here. It's kind of unsettling. Just a little bit. Not too bad, but a little bit. Give it that. Alright, there's the new one to go with it. Okay. Maybe Hardlade's sick. Last month I waited 2 hours for a stream that was canceled because the creator was sick. Could be. Not every... Yeah, he's... Oh man, he's sweating. Looking at his other stream. He didn't even finish this Mimic Ghoul deck. Actually, I'm not even sure what game he's playing is on. Is that... I don't think Master Duel, I don't think. I think he's on something else, but... Could be. Should we not bother Mr. Leg? I think I'll mess with him in a, you know, silly kind. I don't want to come up as standoffish. Let's put it that way. I want to like make him know it's like not actually personal, like in a joking sort, like in my traditional joking kind of style. You know, maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. Thankfully, I have one of those rare weekend days off where I can actually sit there and do something like that. What's this doing? No. Stop. Then the horses get negated and they get nothings. This is why we play this. I believe I was talking about like another streamer that was sick. I was wondering why, if that's why he was late today. Maybe he's just sick of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. That could also just as well be the reason. I, for one, sometimes get sick of this game too. It does happen. Just because I'm all like the hand traps and things. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Battle phase. I mean, it's a hero deck, so why not? Me neither. But he's still there. Alright, let's see if this is right. Funny thing, I finally got the Malice deck done on Master Duel, and I have yet to play the darn thing. I can't remember the I gotta remind myself the combos. I even need to change the deck to accommodate combos I didn't know existed before. Weirdly enough, I finally dug up into Diamond, or wherever I'm at. I have not seen any Malice. Just more trolls and stuff. Like, what does this do? That super... Oh. Seriously? The one thing I was not prepared for, sir? Super Poly Thorcher? Sir? I mean, I still have all my life points, so I'm not that worried, but still. Hey, let me get a closer look at the artwork on Infernal Rider, anyway. Okay. Just like a dude on a horse, honestly. He's got like, these weird, giant skulls? Malice is OP, but they got girls on them, so people buy them and the game will continue, said Cotton. That is something they would do, isn't it? Where the big companies, Konami, Game Freak, Nintendo, all of them don't care for it. You know, I don't care for it too much. They basically can get away with whatever because people will still buy their junk. I'm not even sure I'm playing Pokemon ZA. One, I don't have a Switch 2. Two, I just don't know if I care anymore. There's enough fan games and things I can play for free. Funny enough, we're still, yeah. I'm not gonna shamelessly plug the, Pokemon Uranium playthrough right now, but I will plug Pokemon Terra Nova will eventually come back as soon as the game devs have finished the update. Pretty big update. Whole post-game dungeon, new Pokemans, all the good stuff. So, I'm looking forward to that when it finally comes out. What do I think of the Switch 2? I think it's big. Certainly big. I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, Necro has one, of course, because he buys all their stuff. I'm not sure how much I like it. I've only played a little bit of it. Like, the new Mario game, it was okay. Like, maybe it's just because I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time. I wasn't that great at it. I only got, like, top 4 at best. But, I don't know. Like, what other games are on the Switch 2? Like, they got, like, some Soulsborne game sort of thing coming out at some point. They got... not that much. Not a terrible amount of stuff on the Switch 2. Controversy surrounding the Switch 2. There's a lot of controversy around that thing. Wouldn't support Nintendo after heard about... hey, they brick consoles if you try to mod things. Or tamper with games in any way. Just very controlling. Very controlling. Like I said, big companies, they can just do whatever they want. It's... now, support the indie boys. Yeah, it looks like they made a game for Zatch Bell. Hey, there's a rip-off of Pokemon I could support. Where's the Zatch Bell games? I think Zatch Bell has a game, but I've never actually seen it, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. I have not seen Donkey Kong. I've seen a little bit of Donkey Kong. That one looks okay. That one looks pretty good. But again, I don't have a Switch 2. I haven't played it. What's this doing? Dark Supremacy. Supremacy of Darkness. Ooh. Spooky stuff. Alright. I managed to beat Jank. GG, sir. Nice to see some evil hero action. Yeah, support what you like. That's for certain. I'm just saying I prefer to, support the indie boys. Let's see. Yeah, Sword and Shield is kind of meh. Not just graphic-wise, but just in general. Let me see. Was there something else I was going to do here? Lord, I wish terraforming was in this game. I still need to figure out... oh, yeah, the Garunix. That was right. That was the other guy I was going to put in here. Okay. I think one more game will be it for tonight, folks. I know there's still probably people who want to duel, and I understand. I'm going to leave the duel room open as usual. I just want to see if I can beat King this time, because so far he's beaten me twice, and I don't like it. Oh, King didn't go. Usually he has a higher rank than I do. I'm not used to this. I don't like being the higher rank than the people. That implies I play this game more often. Uh-oh. Master Duel gonna work for us, or no? Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, good. Yeah, after this I gotta go get Georgie boy out, and then I gotta spend the night finishing out the Pokemon Uranium edits. Very important. Alright, so this is some kind of fire deck, perhaps? I'm seeing a lot of fire. Someone turn on their microwave. I would say so, yes. Alright, oh, is it playing a burn deck, of course he is. Okay, and a somewhat interesting one, perhaps. It's, Paleos. Paleo Burn, specifically. Let's see what you got. Ceasefire, Just Desserts, okay. We'll see. Let's see. Paleo Burn. Only 4 sets. My boy's slipping over here. Chain Burn? Oh boy. I saw the Paleos too. I think there's at least something slightly more interesting going on, but we'll find out. We shall see where it goes. Okay. Let's say start with Danger Thunderbird. See where this goes. Okay, ditch a monster, get a monster. I have a favorite mangaka? Not specific, no. Can't say I do. Only a series I like, but I know a few of the mangaka by name, but not all of them, no. I got a weird... Oh, no, it's feedback. I remember this thing. That, regrettably, I remember. It's that trap. They can copy all the other traps. Yes. Let me think about how I'm gonna go about this. Okay. Thinking how this is gonna go. Because I'm under the assumption one of these traps is gonna screw me, the other ones are gonna do me. I'll get rid of my traps, because clearly they're not gonna be any help. SP to banish? Possibly. But I'm pretty sure that... Wait, hold on. Let me double check the effect of rollback. Let's see. Banish is covered the grave, pay heavy life, target a normal trap in the grave, except for yourself. This is going to be only enter this by once per turn. Only once per turn. Yeah, possibly. But first, we're going to see what else we can do here. Because I know the big combo with this trap is to use, like, Elemental Burst to nuke board. So let's see what happens. Figured as much. That'll be 2,000 points of damage. Okay. Mm-hmm. Question is, do chain burn? Okay. And that's like middling damage at best. Ah, D-wall. Okay, that I do need to be careful about. Okay. I swear there's another frickin' Nibiru involved in all this. Maybe I should be... Let me think about this. Go for Lancelot. Yes. I'm just gonna go for this. This seems like plenty to me. It's like, what does he have in the graveyard? Dimension Wall? Yeah, you can copy it, do a little bit of damage. Oh, Lancelot cannot negate that. Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of our last monster, get the last Horus set up. And hey, we've used up rollbacks, that's good. And let's see, do I need to do anything else at the moment? I think I'm okay. We'll see. Really just depends on what else this is. And hey, technically I did cost him half his life points. We're evenly matched. Ah, true. Damage calculation. Yeah, that would do it. Thankfully, I can negate first anything my boy plays. And he's mostly traps. So, like whatever this is, doesn't work anymore. So this ought to be game. Yeah. Like, unless this hand trap does something. Sorry, King, but it's over, Jover. Our normal trapping your opponent's graveyard except for itself. That gets auto-negated, but let's see. Can he use both these? No, he cannot. I'm afraid to say, my man, I'm not playing into Nibiru's. Not this time. Alright, GG, sir. Whew, that could have gone way worse if he set up burst, but thankfully, did not. So this time, I come out on top. Alright. Well, I'd like to keep dueling everybody, but I do need to go for now. It was a close match, and we had some good duels today. I will leave the duel room open, of course. As usual, I will leave it up for the next hour or so. So anyone who is here and would like to duel, join in now. And you're welcome to use it. So, next time, let me think. Saturday, I'm going to try really, really hard to do another Fire Emblem stream. About noon time, as we like to do, or 5 p.m. for all of y'all in Europe. You know, that's what that is. So we're going to play in that. And then next week, I have to figure out the schedule first. But we'll get some streams in there too. 100%. And I'm going to try... We'll try to provoke the leg. Okay, we're going to try and provoke the leg. So, heads up on that one. Look forward to that. We'll see if I... let's see if I piss people off. I don't know. I'm not a confrontational guy, but for the joke, for the meme, I think I can do it. So, good night, everybody. Thanks you very much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to do the usual YouTube marker. We're one sub away from 950. So, it'd be great if we could hit that soon. So, for now, Be safe and happy. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Take care. Boy Memphis signing out. I will catch you on the next one.